I'm gonna try and show you some of the view here. I'm not sure you can see it. It might be too dark, but I can tell you it is insanely beautiful. We're up high enough where it's very quiet up here. So the city is still very much alive, all the cars and some trains over here, but it's very quiet and relaxing. The towers are behind these two massive buildings, so you can't actually see the towers, but pretty incredible view. We're pretty happy with this place. So let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Let us know what's going on just as the prayer starts. The song just started. Very nice. You can see tons of action in the city. You can hear the prayer. There's actually train tracks coming through here, train over here, but we're up high enough where it's very quiet. Canberra says, hi, hello. Ivana will be here just in a minute, guys. Ivana is just down grabbing some lights. I think we're a little bit dark. Actually, it's not too bad, but we'll grab the light nonetheless. So we're at a really cool co-living space right now. We will have an entire video coming up shortly about this co-living space. You guys know we were in the quarantine unit for the last week, but we've just moved to the full unit. Yeah, it's quite blurry. Maybe we'll get a light, baby. KO looks empty. It does look a little bit quiet, but it's quite beautiful. How about now, guys? Still blurry? I think it's much better. I can maybe hold both if I'm good, Ivana. Technical difficulty. There we go.
As always.
There you have it, guys. So we are now fully in this co-living space, and there will be an entire video about this place coming soon. We were in the quarantine unit before, so our room hasn't changed much. Our room is kind of similar, but we're now allowed to access all the facilities. And let me tell you, this place is amazing. So 3 gyms. Why would you want 3 gyms? There's an outdoor gym, a CrossFit
like
gym, like a garage gym, and then a normal kind of treadmill and weights gym.
Indoor gym.
We did work out today. Pounded, Ivana. Boom! 550 calories on the treadmill. So we did work out today. There's a movie theater area. There's a huge working area for all the co-living people, which is mind-blowing that the people working there have full computers set up. Like, they brought their own computers. They've got 2 monitors. They got headphones. They got speakers. They got keyboard. They got mouse, and they just leave it there.
I guess most of the people that lives here works online.
It seems like it's a bit of a hotspot for
digital nomads and whatnot.
Yeah, digital nomads, but like real digital nomads with proper computers. I saw one guy like writing computer code with like a full computer, and he just leaves it there overnight. He leaves it there on the weekends. So the place is super safe and super clean. Movie theater, shareable kitchen, this huge patio up here, which is pretty incredible. And evidently they have some barbecues here all the time. Ivana is twirling. So expect an entire video about this place. Our idea was to shoot and release a video today about this place, but there's too much here to shoot it in one day. We really gotta do all the different things. There's like a full projection TV that's like, I don't know, 7-8 feet wide, 3 meters wide or something. So massive place. Also, in this live stream, you will see a bunch of questions you guys have sent in, and some really good questions. We did a brief overview of them. Some really good questions.
That's right.
And there you have it, guys. So we'll give you an update on our life as well. We're taking a few days off from vlogging. Obviously, no vlog yesterday. If you did see the live stream cooking show yesterday, let us know what you thought. I feel like I ruined it.
No.
I feel like I was so nervous, and I just was not watchable, and I was clearly nervous. It's very hard to watch something when someone is clearly nervous. So, let us know if you saw it. I know AAR saw it. I know Masabran saw it. Let us know if it was watchable at all. I feel like it was a bit of a dud. Someone says
it was alright.
You should base jump off the roof. If I was a superhero, I would base jump.
Wow.
Unfortunately, guys, we will be leaving Malaysia relatively soon. 2 weeks or so, maybe 3 weeks.
Maybe
We're not
longer,
sure.
depending on the visa. Who knows?
Maybe longer, but we are planning our next move. We've taken a bunch of your ideas and a bunch of your thoughts, and we will be going pretty soon. We will not reveal the country just yet. We'll just make sure we get our passport and our visa before. AAR said we did okay.
Anything.
Ivana, AAR says we did okay yesterday. I really felt nervous, and I felt like I was going back in time to when we started vlogging, and that vlogs were terrible because we were nervous. It was really nice to it was really nice to watch back and go, oh no, I feel like I'm, my first time again. So it was a bit rough. But they say reveal the country. Guys, not yet. We want to make sure we know for sure we're going there. We don't want to say, we think we're going here, and then a week from now say, maybe not.
Yeah, we want to make sure everything works out. Like all the paperwork. So we'll see.
Also, Sarawak and Sabah will be happening, not on this Malaysia trip. We feel like now that we're YouTube vloggers, we feel like Malaysia will probably be our home base. Our home away from home. We're still Canadian. We still have Indonesia where Ivana has family, but our travel home will be Malaysia.
We got so many friends now in Malaysia.
Exactly. So we'll
gotta
certainly
go back.
be back, and on our trip back, maybe in 6 months or 8 months or who knows, when we come back, we'll do Sabah and Sarawak. It will happen. I can guarantee you we will get there. But right now, it's just a bit of a COVID situation. We are going with the flow and adapting to the new normal. Boom. People are saying that we did okay yesterday, Ivana. I think they're being nice.
I think we did okay.
I'm not sure we did that good.
Maybe you were overthinking it.
Oh, I was so nervous, guys. I felt like, oh, I felt nervous. Watching it back, I was like, people were commenting, oh, Steve looks very focused. I'm like, oh, yo.
You were. Well, we were paying attention to the chef.
We were paying attention and not making very many comments. I was pretty quiet. Someone says, will you do a meetup with the subscribers before you leave? Absolutely. There will be a meetup happening in KLCC. We don't have the date planned exactly yet. We still have to figure out what our plan is.
And also we have to figure out the SOP.
We got to figure out SOP. We did get
meetup is.
Right. We did get one suggestion that was, you guys should make a whole bunch of Nasi Goreng Canada, and for everybody, we will try and do this. We will try and make like 3 or 4 big.
That means Steve will do it.
Steel pans. I can make it, no problem. And then we can bring out Nasi Goreng Canada, and we can popularize this dish.
Ooh.
Someone says I look like Stone Cold Steve Austin. In the dark with my white head, I look a bit like a volleyball.
You look a bit pale. We look like a ghost.
Look like a ghost. So we've got a bunch of questions we'll answer today. Very nice. Let me show you the view one more time, guys. The view up here is really special. To be able to come up here anytime you want. Absolutely loving it. This building here looks like it's wearing a songkok. I'm not sure if it's by design or if it's by coincidence, but we call this the songkok building. Over here, the Twin Towers, unfortunately covered up. We were actually amazed today. We were talking about how many cranes you see in the skyline during the day. We were counting the cranes. It was like more than 30 or 40 massive buildings under construction. KL is booming. Malaysia is booming.
Building up the
YouTube
city.
travel vloggers are booming.
Making KL bigger,
Boom.
and brighter, and taller.
Wow, no kidding. There was one area where there was like 15 or 20 cranes all beside each other, and we're like, what's happening over there? Is someone is like developing one area off the charts.
Yeah.
But really nice to be up this high. We're on floor 14.
19.
19.
19, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Our room is on floor 14. Fact. But we are right now.
13A. There is no 14 in Malaysia. 13A.
Right, there's no 14. But really, I mean, if you count from the ground, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 14.
Yes, but 4 is a unlucky number in the Chinese.
I think it rhymes with the word
Number.
for die or something like that.
Maybe. Not sure.
It sounds like death, so they don't have 14. In Canada, we don't have 13.
Right.
So in Malaysia, no 14. No
13.
problem.
Unlucky number in Canada.
Unfortunately, we might not do an apartment tour today because we'll have to go down the elevator, and we're confident that down the elevator we will lose you guys and the signal will drop.
But we'll be making a whole video about this place, so you won't be missing anything.
Yeah. We'll show this place. It's really sick. It's really, really great. So obviously we want to show it to you guys. It's called a co-living space. So this is sort of a new idea. It's like a whole bunch of bedrooms, and then you share the kitchen, and then on the top floor up here there's like a tons of shared space, and they're really well organized, really clean, and full of people who look like legitimate professionals. I thought maybe it was more like a hostel. In my head I had a co-living space being like a hostel, but it's really like a
Working people.
Working on the road, digital nomad. It's really sick. Maybe we'll try to show the room towards the end. We are using their Wi-Fi. It seems to be really good. Obviously this place is super fancy, but we're worried that if we go down, we'll lose you guys on the way down. If we can maybe take the stairs, not impossible. Also, guys, this kind of floor, it's like green grass. Would you take your shoes off and go barefoot here?
Yeah, why not?
I've been doing that. I hope I'm not being gross. So people saying, wait, are you leaving? Not soon, maybe sometime in January. So we got 3 weeks or 2 weeks or so. Where to next? I think we're probably 90% sure right now where we're going next.
Yeah, we just want to make sure before we say anything.
Right. Fancy hotel, fancier Wi-Fi. True fact.
Yeah.
True
Finally,
fact.
good Wi-Fi.
Yes, was really nice for some
Wi-Fi,
video
Malaysia.
chat with my family. Yesterday we wanted to make a vlog, but I was honestly, guys, I was feeling homesick. Christmas, video chat with my family. My sister just had another kiddo, so she has 2 kids now, and one of them is like, 2 weeks old. And I was looking at my family on the phone, and I was thinking. But anyway, I got over it.
It's
Ivana,
all right.
you know what really helps homesickness? This is my best advice for anyone who's homesick ever in your life. Good, familiar food. So Ivana came out with some familiar food, made a smorgasbord of food yesterday. We ate
Kind of like a poutine again.
almost like a poutine again.
Almost like a poutine.
It was really, really
with
nice.
some salad. And you also went to the gym earlier.
And the gym today really helped. If you're feeling not that good, you should definitely go to the gym. We did like an hour and a half in the gym, and we were covered in sweat. Oh yeah. Is the next destination Turkey or not? I can tell you, probably not Turkey. That's the one hint I'll give you. We are looking for some adventure. We've been following along with the travel grammars videos, obviously, and we're thinking now we feel like we know Turkey because we're watching all their videos. We want somewhere that we've never been, never saw a video. We really just want to land in a new country and be overwhelmed.
How old are you guys?
How old are you, Ivana? I know.
Guess, guys.
They're gonna guess I'm 40.
I think they know already.
They're gonna guess I'm 40.
I think most of you guys know our age already.
I think my face looks relatively young, but when you get the camera up here, you go, oh, this guy's old. Look here. Right here, 25. Right here, 35. Right? 25. Nice looking guy. Maybe an athlete. He's a 40-year-old accountant. Right? Anyway. Ivana is Steve 40. Look, yeah, that's it. Banned from the chat. No, I'm kidding. We were thinking South America. We were thinking all over. Guys, stay tuned. We don't want to tease you too much, but there will be a surprise coming soon.
Ooh.
I'm 29 and Ivana is 32. Final answer.
You guys are like in like the correct range of age.
Right.
Yeah. 27 to 36. Someone said 40 even.
Steve 44.
I don't think that was for me.
Banned from the chat. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There you have it. Okay, maybe we can get to the questions, Ivana, if you feel so inclined.
Okay. Okay, first question from Baby Gamuk.
Ivana looks very young for 32. True fact. Before we left for our trip, Ivana was buying some wine, which you have to be 18 to buy in Canada. And she was 29 years old. And at 29 years old, the guy working there said, "Can I see some ID? I don't believe you're 18." And I said, "Wow." I was like 19, and they were like, "This guy's old."
You were 19.
Ivana looks young. I look old. Maybe our kids will look normal then. Ivana looks like a student. Exactly. She looks younger than you. True. I believe it. Bhutan. That would be a good country. I can give you another hint. It's not Bhutan, guys. Or Bhutan.
Would be cool country though.
Would be cool. The thing is, most countries are really, really great to travel in. Like all of them. But we want one that is adventurous. We want one that is going to surprise us.
Bhutan would be adventurous. Nepal too, but I think Nepal is still close.
Eventually, someone's going to guess it, so I'm going to have to stop reading the guesses.
Okay, you said you want to get to the questions.
Okay, questions. Ready for action.
First questions from Baby Gamuk. Do you guys feel like celebrities or not?
Do you feel like a celebrity?
No.
You, Ivana?
No.
Do you feel different at all?
Not really. I feel the same.
I feel the same. I'm still a regular guy.
Yeah.
I still put my pants on one leg at a time, I will say one
Yeah.
thing though. What's interesting is people notice us in Malaysia,
Yeah.
and they tend to walk up to you and just start having a conversation with you, and it makes me feel very nervous because I think to myself, I wonder if I met this person before and I forgot them. It would be very disrespectful, right? We met so many people, so I'm like, maybe this person works at a hotel that we stayed at for 2 weeks, You get to know the people at the hotel over 2 weeks. Maybe this person works at a restaurant where we went there every day for 10 days, and they're like, "Hey, Steve, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh no, do I know this person?" And then they talk to me for a bit. "Where are you going next?" "Oh, we're probably gonna go over there." "Oh, that's great." And then I'll say, "Do I know you at all?" Say, "No, I'm just a subscriber." "Oh, okay, good." It makes me feel very nervous. Like, what if there's someone from tourism that I forgot? Tourism Kedah or tourism Pahang. I'm like, oh no. It's a very funny
That
feeling.
could happen.
You
We
just-
met a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a very funny feeling. It's just like, "Hey, Steve and Ivana, how you guys doing?" I was like, "Well, hi." That being said, it's quite nice when people notice you. It feels like,
Right. I still remember the first person who noticed us.
really?
Yeah.
Who was it?
It was our Grab car driver.
In Penang.
We were going to take the bus to Penang, but we were still in KL. But we took the Grab
Yes.
to the bus station.
Yes. On the way to Penang.
Yeah.
He says, "I know your YouTube videos." That was a cool feeling. It's still a cool feeling. I don't mind when people come up to us and talk to us. I quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it's always funny that they start talking to you. "Hey, how you doing, man?"
Say hi if you guys see
Pretty
us.
good. Yes, if you guys see us, definitely say hi. Maybe
Yeah.
if you want, introduce yourself and let us know you're a subscriber first. But no problem. Definitely say hi. It's quite nice. But do I feel like a celebrity? I think I feel the
No.
same as I always felt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same.
Crystal's right. People know us. I think that's part of the idea of our vlogs is it's very personal. Like, it's very our experience. So it's not like a travel video or it just tells you about the locations.
Yeah.
It's more of our experience, so people feel like they know us.
Yeah. Like our video, it's like a mix of we're giving out info, but not to the depth because we are also travelers and we are also curious.
Yes.
Instead, we're asking questions.
Yes.
While we travel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I
So-
think is more our style of travel.
Yeah.
We don't usually research everything before we go. We go there and try to learn when we're there.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you guys want to look for info, you guys can watch the National Geographic or any Discovery Channel or anything like that. But
Right. We're not Netflix. We're YouTube. Oh, I have an idea, Ivana.
yeah.
Someone recommended. Honey. Ah. Honey. Ah. Honey. Ah. Doo-ba-doo-boo-doo-doo.
Where's Ken?
Where's Ken? I know. He's actually
like a few kilometers away.
just
like
over
5
there.
minutes
No.
away.
Ken's place is more like over there.
That's Ken's place. Okay.
I think over there. I think his window faces that way. Anyway. Yep. Ken says, you gotta sing the song. I'll do it, man. People are saying, "What, Honey?" If you don't know the song Honey, you need to go to Ken Abroad's channel right now and come back. And we'll
I
welcome
think
you.
everyone knows.
We'll welcome you when you're back. Okay, so next question, Ivana. What do you got?
Okay. From Do Crystal, if a tourist want to spend only 2 weeks in Malaysia, what would be the top 5 must-visit places? What do you think?
Ooh, let's plan a 2-week itinerary. So let's assume you're starting from KL.
Yeah, I think most
Because you're probably gonna start from
international
KL.
flight starts in KL.
You gotta do Batu Caves and KLCC.
right?
You gotta do some night markets.
Night markets, Chinatown.
You gotta do some Chinatowns in KL. I wouldn't spend too long in KL because there's too much to see. For 2
Yeah.
weeks, you got 3 days in
Yeah.
KL.
Maybe we will do a video on like around KL because we haven't done or covered KL too much because when we were here it was during the MCO, so we couldn't go out.
Yeah, let us know what
So-
you guys like to see from some KL vlogs.
Yeah.
We need to do some KL vlogs. We've got a couple weeks in this lovely apartment. Stay
Yeah.
tuned for a video about Damai Residence co-living space.
Yeah.
Amazing place.
Let us know what to do in KL.
Yeah,
and
let
we'll
us know
cover it.
what you'd like to see us do in
Yeah,
KL,
we haven't
especially
done
if you
much.
have an idea of a video we could make with Ken Abroad. Sort of the idea we do before, we're half on our channel, half on his channel, because he'll be here, we'll be here.
Maybe another party.
We like
Another
him, he
challenge.
likes us. Yay, honey.
Uh,
Honey. Okay, 2 weeks in KL. You're gonna land in KL. Batu Caves is a must.
Okay,
Um,
if it's 2 weeks, I
KLCC
say
is a must.
it's hard because it depends on what you like.
No. Let's do it for us. You have to go to Cameron Highlands. This is a must.
Penang,
Penang. Where's Penang? That's the
north.
north. That's the west coast.
And then just go from Penang, you can go into Kedah to
Kedah.
explore the kampung side.
You must get to you must get to the east coast, as I was gonna say. You must get to Kelantan. Kota Baru. Min House Camp would be a must.
Yeah.
Kuala Terengganu is like one of my favorite cities in KL, in Malaysia.
Everywhere. 2
Oh,
weeks is
we're
not
saying
enough.
everywhere. Hold on, be smart.
2 weeks is not
KL,
enough.
Cameron Highlands, Penang, Kedah. Then you gotta cross all the way to the east coast and go back down from the East Coast, from Kelantan, go south all the way, and then go to Johor Bahru, which you've never been, but I heard it's amazing, and then go to Johor, and then go back to KL. It would be a counterclockwise circle.
Wow.
It's too much for 2 weeks.
There's
It's too much. We've seen too much in KL. We've seen too much in Malaysia to make 2 week trip. I would just say take 2 months.
I would
take
say
2 months.
I would say KL, Cameron Highland, and
Cameron Highland.
one of the island.
Dude, Kelly Castle. Do you remember Kelly Castle?
Yeah, it was haunted.
That was one of my favorite places, Kelly Castle.
The haunted place. Woo!
Are we about to have a New Year celebration? Yes, we will do a New Year celebration. Greg and Jumi, Ken abroad, and I think Farrell, if you remember from our first day in Malaysia, I think Farrell will be
we
there.
actually plan to do another live show on New Year's Eve.
Hello to Natty Bakes.
So you guys better watch it.
Yeah, we'll do a live stream on New Year's Eve. We will do the countdown at Greg and Jumi's apartment. They have a New Year's festival planned.
Yeah. And
We'll do
we
some more
also have
Q&A.
something here in our co-living space. So
True, there'll be something here as well.
maybe we'll show you guys.
Special hello to Izu Nokuda. This place is pretty sick. Oh, almost dropped the phone. Steve, be careful. Here we go. If you look here, I mean, this place is pretty gnarly.
Here's our rooftop.
So I think there'll be a little party here, but we're gonna go see our friends. Hoping there'll be some fireworks. People were saying fireworks this
Yeah,
year.
I don't think it's not allowed, but maybe small ones. We saw some fireworks during Christmas, but it wasn't big or anything. Yeah.
Well, my eyes look very blue, don't they?
Why? You
Because the
noticed that
light-
yourself, or did someone say?
No, I noticed that myself. Sorry. Bad thing to say. Next question.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Steve looks like someone.
Oh.
Who is it? Maybe a movie star. What's that guy's name? The bald movie star?
I don't know.
Vin Diesel.
Vin
No,
Diesel.
he's Jack.
Okay.
Maybe Jason Statham.
Hazazi Ahmed. What is your jobs before traveling?
I was a male model, obviously. Obviously
Do
not.
you guys believe that or not?
Do you guys believe that? Everyone leaves the chat. He's 44. He's not a male model. I was a roofer. I did construction work. I did high-rise roofing, so it was like dangerous up in the air. Actually, looking over this edge, I've done roofs this high many times, so I'm not afraid of heights at all. You know, in Canada, we have to put a roof on a building like this. In Malaysia, you guys just leave it as concrete, but in Canada, we would put a roof. So right now we're like 20 stories. I've done roofs like this. So I was a roofer. Ivana was a professional.
I was doing email marketing.
Email marketing.
Ooh.
For a yoga
Yoga company.
company.
School.
The
Yoga
school, yeah, the company that trains the trainers.
Right.
Yeah, what was your favorite place in Malaysia? I mean, Cameron Highlands was such a good way to start. I'm excited to see Farrell again. When I think of Malaysia, I think of Farrell. That was the
Yeah.
first person. That was the reason we came, you know?
You guys will get to see our friend Farrell hopefully during
On New
our
Year's.
live session on New Year's Eve, because he was the reason why we came to Malaysia in the first place, to visit our friend Farrell.
Someone says, what shampoo product are you using? To me. Whatever Ivana buys. I can honestly say I've never bought shampoo once in my life.
Yeah, right now I'm using Sunsilk, or I'll take the shampoo bottle from whichever hotel we stay at. I don't have a specific one. Yeah.
Ivana, when did you migrate to Canada? Ivana came to Canada when she was 13.
I don't remember, in the year 2000.
2000? 12.
Yeah. When I was 12, okay.
When you were 12. Herbal Essences. Special shout out to 5YA4IQ. I think it's Shafiq.
Yeah,
I think
Shafiq.
the 5 is an S and the 4 is an A.
Yes.
Got it. Shafiq.
Where do you live in Toronto? We used to live in Etobicoke.
Etobicoke, west side Toronto.
Yeah.
West side's Toronto. Born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Next question, Ivana. Up to 400 in the chat. We should do some more giveaways of t-shirts, Ivana.
Sure.
I think every live stream we do a giveaway. If we can get to 500 in the chat, we will do one t-shirt giveaway. 500 makes one. 600 makes two. 700 makes three. Okay with that?
Sure.
Just made it up right now. Okay, we're 100 people short of the first giveaway. I'm trying to answer your questions, guys. As more people come, it'll be harder and harder. Faiz, special shout out to Faiz.
Miss you guys already.
Yeah, we had a great time yesterday. Really, really nice. Ken actually caught a fish from a pond with his bare hands.
Right.
No, with a net, but still really great.
Oh, someone said you look like Jason Statham.
That's a compliment.
Have you been to Port Dickson? We did once with Abang Ajib.
With a jeep. Oh, tomorrow morning going to see Abang Ajib.
Yeah.
And we'll make a vlog with him. I think I'm gonna ask him some questions about his wedding.
His wedding's coming up soon.
A special shout out to Nawfal Sad. How you doing, buddy? I think I'm gonna make a vlog tomorrow with him about his wedding. I am what's called a too-long man. Is that the right word?
Dulang.
Dulong man. So I'm nervous about my activities or my requirements. I'm gonna ask him about that. He's gonna take us out for a nice breakfast meal in the morning. So tomorrow night you'll see a nice Abang Ajib vlog. Favorite state in Malaysia, Ivana, go.
Favorite state in Malaysia? It's hard to choose one. I think I like Kuala Terengganu or KL.
That's not a state. That's a
think,
city.
State, Terengganu
I know what you
or
mean.
Kuala Lumpur.
For me it would be Terengganu, I think.
Terengganu.
Maybe I would go off the grid and I would say Perlis, just to be unique, right? That's a small one. If you say your
Perlis-
favorite state is Perlis, people would say, really? That's interesting. Let's talk about that.
Perlis is beautiful. It's beautiful. But
Maybe
yeah,
too small.
It's small. Yeah, as you guys said, there's nothing to do, but there's so much to do as a tourist. You know what I mean?
It's a good
to
question.
live, I would live in KL.
To live? No.
To visit
Could
and
not live in
travel,
KL.
I would go to Perlis.
Could not live in KL.
100%.
Could not live in
it's
KL.
beautiful.
KL is a great city, let's be clear. Great city, but I'm not a city boy. You guys know, Kampung boy. I would rather
Actually, that
live...
was one of the questions.
Really?
Yeah. But as far
I would
as
rather be a
HFRN.
Kampung boy.
Kampung boy or city boy? Kampung boy for Steve. I'm a city girl.
Kampung boy. Min House Camp, the place to be. Even a city like Kota Baru, it's a city, but it's way different
No,
than
Kota
KL.
Baru is like,
It's like 400,000
it's a
people or
city.
something.
yeah, but
KL's
it's like,
millions is way bigger.
I like KL better than Kota Baru.
Mm.
But
Pahang also deserves special consideration.
Yeah.
Pahang is probably one of the most beautiful.
yeah,
Cameron
our
Highlands,
trip to Janda Bike and
Janda
to
Bike.
the French village. Bonjour.
Bonjour, mon
That was
ami.
fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I would do Kampung if I had. Is Yvonne an uptown girl? What's an uptown girl? I think it means fancy girl. Uptown girl?
I don't know what that means.
I know it's a song by Billy Joel.
Uptown girl.
You know the song?
Yeah.
Are you an uptown girl? Yvonne's not really fancy. Yvonne's pretty rugged, actually. When we were in Canada, Yvonne and I would go camping, which is like going deep into the forest and putting a little tent and just staying there with no electricity, no cell
Yeah.
phone, no nothing, and
So-
cooking food on the fire. And Ivana was the best camper.
I love camping, so I'm a city girl who loves nature.
I'm not sure you're a city girl.
I think I am.
I think you're a Kampung girl I think you're a Kampung girl with a little bit of princess in there. You're a little bit of a Kampung princess. You
What
know?
does that mean?
It's like you're very tough and you're very rugged, but every once in a while you have flashes of you need to be taken care of, and that's when I rise to the occasion. I think you're a Kampung princess.
I like the city
That's the
because
best
it's
way
more
to describe it.
convenient than being in the kampung. You can find anything so easy. You can, if you want to, get your computer fixed, you can just easily find a place to get your computer fixed. Or like if you need, I don't know, like a new microwave or something, you can easily find a new microwave in the city.
I really like Min House Camp. That's one of my favorite campungs. Also, really liked Tenemera, where we stayed with Crystal. That was a nice kampung.
Not Tangamera, Tamangan.
Tamangan.
In Machang.
Beside Tenemera. Tamangan. I really liked that restaurant we would have soup parut at.
Right.
That place was really special to me.
That super is really good.
Warung, Kampung, Orang.
Warung Orang Kampung.
Yes, those are the three words. I had the wrong order. That place, Tamangan, says Crystal. Yeah, that place was really special to me.
Miss you too, Crystal.
It's one of those things about traveling, especially when you travel for a long time. It becomes more about the people than it is about the places. Like, to be
Yeah.
honest, every country you go to has a beautiful view.
Yeah.
The view, the beach or the mountain or the jungle, the view doesn't stay with you for years and years. It's beautiful in the moment. It's definitely worth it. Go hiking, go camping, do all those things. But the thing that stays with you is the people you meet.
That's right.
True or not true?
People. That's true.
Oh, I
But
nailed
I
it.
think our favorite places in Malaysia, for me at least, is where I got the most friends. And, like, I like Tamangan too. Not Kota Baru, but Tamangan in Kelantan because Crystal lives there,
Mm.
and then in Kuala Terengganu because our friend Chris and Alex lives there.
Yeah, Kuala Terengganu is
And-
special to me, and
yeah.
plus we were there with the travel grammars for so long.
Yeah.
It's like the memories, the people touch your heart. The view touches your heart too.
Right.
But every
And
country
then
has views.
In KL because
Farrell
Farrell lives here.
and
Abang
Abang
Ajib
Ajib.
lives here. Our friends lives here.
True.
So, I think it's more about the people. One saying.
Good one,
What
Ivana.
is your favorite place? Yeah.
Next question. To the list.
Next question. By Linnea 65. How long have you been traveling and vlogging?
Take it away, Ivana.
We've been traveling for 2 years now, starting January 2019.
Special shout out to Meringue. I didn't see the comment, it was too long, but I saw that you're a member. Shout out to Meringue. Type it again, sorry. Go on, Ivana.
Yeah, 2 years. We've been traveling for 2 years.
Full time for 2 years.
Yeah. But we've been vlogging for like seriously vlogging for 1 year. Since
Yes.
the beginning of this year.
The first year we were traveling and our vlogs were terrible and it was super stressful, and there were times where we had to just not vlog for a couple of weeks because it's a lot when you put all this effort into something and then like you get 12 people that watched it and you know 9 of them are your family and you're like, what is the point of this? You know?
Right.
Vlogging was very frustrating at the beginning, but then it got slowly going upwards and now it's enjoyable. to
Yeah, you
vlog.
learn as you go. Every time you want to start something, just start it. You know, you don't need to be a professional or you don't need to know all the knowledge
Yes.
in that area.
Yes.
Just start it.
The secret
and,
is start.
and just
That's the best
learn
advice.
as you go.
If anyone ever asked me for advice about any goal, I would say the secret is to your goal. The secret is start doing it right now.
Yeah. If you want to start a business,
Do
start
it. Do it. You
You'll
want to open
never
a
know-
restaurant but you can't afford it? Make food and put a flyer on your neighbor's door. Hey, you should call me. Next time you call Food Panda, call me. I'll cook for you. Boom. Now you got a bakery. Now you got a catering business.
And you learn as you
Start now. Boom. Someone said, do I believe in ghosts or am I afraid of ghosts? They said. Here's a better question. Am I afraid of ghosts? Better question. Do I believe in ghosts? I have never had a ghost experience and I would be...
go. How about Caliph Castle?
um,
You didn't see it, but the door opened by itself.
I would be inclined to say there was a completely reasonable explanation as to how that door opened,
It was...
which is very unexciting.
Wasn't there locked on it?
It was locked and then it miraculously wasn't locked, and the place they say is haunted. I have never seen anything. Ivana has seen
I've seen ghosts.
activity. Ivana calls it activity. She says this house has lots of activity, and I say to myself, oh yo. So I'm not afraid of ghosts. I've never seen them. We were thinking of doing a ghost video, like let's go to an abandoned place, and then actually I said let's not do that. So maybe I do believe in ghosts.
Why don't you want to do that?
I didn't
'Cause
want to
you're
go to a
scared?
haunted place because I was like, why would you want to go to a haunted place? You're asking for trouble. So maybe I
Yeah.
do believe in ghosts if I don't want to go to a haunted place.
Yeah, I think you do. You believe
Good
in
point.
ghosts.
Okay, I guess I believe, but I've never seen them and not really afraid of them. Although kind of afraid of them. Fair enough. Next question.
Okay, next question. From Ikram Danny. Give us a few backpackers tips.
Backpacker tips.
Yeah.
You need to bring half as many clothes as you packed. Take half of your clothes and don't bring them.
That's true.
Also, you need to bring things that do double duty. Those little tiny, in Malaysia they call them slippers, but in Canada we call flip-flops. Take those, put them in the garbage. Get yourself a proper pair of sandals with Velcro straps that will last. Another backpacker tip would be trust people, but if there's something feeling wrong about someone, definitely go with your gut.
I guess do your research first.
Or research.
Research about like common scams in a country or something.
This is a good idea. Look for common scams.
Yeah. And then,
But also trust people.
yeah.
I always think about the first
Except-
time Abang Ajib said, I want you to come to my house for Hari Raya. And the first thing I thought about was like, I don't think I should go to someone's house that I never met off the internet. I was like, oh no. Turned out to be the best idea we ever had.
Yeah. I think in Malaysia, I was going to say most, but all of the people we have met, they're all really trustworthy.
Have we been
They're
scammed in Malaysia?
all-
Have we been
no,
attempted at scams?
Never.
We did pay an incredible fee for parking at Langkawi. And then the very next guy over had like a quarter of the price. But that
Yeah.
wasn't that bad. That was the worst we had in a year.
Yeah, that was
I
overpaying.
think Ivana said it right. Look for the common scams online and then just be safe. When we met Ajib, we're like, we have to meet you in a public space, man.
It's not like
he wanted to pick us up. We're like, we're not going to get in your car. We'll take the bus to meet you. I would say trust people, be cautious, but you got to trust
cautious,
people
yeah.
because the locals you meet, the people you meet will enhance your trip so much and they will touch
Yeah.
your heart and they will last forever in your memory and you should trust
But
them
you know what?
and you should cherish
even
them.
if you get
Boom.
scammed, that will be a memorable experience.
As long as the
on your
scam is just losing money,
travel.
no big deal. Money's money. There was some, we had some scary experiences in other countries where guys were like trying to get us to go with them. People grabbing our wrists, like, come with me. But in the end, the vast majority of people are good people. And you should trust them, you should enjoy them, you should go to their house and eat their rendang. Boom. Next question.
Next question.
Almost at 500, guys. 455 in the chat. We are 45 people
Let's
away.
see.
We are 90% of the way there to one of you lucky ladies winning a t-shirt. Or men.
Amin Minku from Amin Minku. This question: how do you feel after living in Malaysia for months?
I feel great. I do feel homesick a little bit, especially at Christmas. I was like, oh, man.
But also Malaysia
you know, I just want to be home.
feels
you
like
know.
home to us now. You know?
True.
That's why we want to travel again.
True. I also feel like Malaysia needs to be world famous.
Yeah, we didn't know much before we came here to Malaysia. I thought it was just like, oh, this small country. It's above, you know, it's near Singapore.
What did I know before I came? I think I knew that Muhammad Ali had a fight here.
I didn't know anything.
I think I knew that. I think I knew KLCC was super famous.
I knew it was like, oh, it speaks almost the same language as Indonesian. Like it speaks Bahasa.
I didn't even know that. If you give me a map of Southeast Asia and said, show me where Malaysia is, I would be like, oh my gosh. If you get $1 million, if you can get it right, I would be sweating. I would have to guess. I did not know.
Yeah.
Just being honest. Not bragging about
Yeah, I don't
Canada's
think most-
geography class.
I don't think most Canadian people know where Malaysia is or what's there.
I think most Malaysian people know where Canada is, though.
Yeah, I
It's
think
easy,
so.
though. It's so big.
Yeah.
America on top of it. America's hat. Boom.
Yeah.
Fair. But after this many months in Malaysia, great place. We'll recommend. We'll use our incredible platform on YouTube. Just kidding. We will tell people, though, you should go to Malaysia, dude. Because everyone knows Thailand, which to me, no offense, Ken Abroad, super overrated.
Thailand.
Thailand is very...
But we did go to the touristy part.
We did go to the touristy parts, but it was very touristy,
Ken
and
will
it didn't
explore
feel
more of the local life.
adventurous to us. We had a very like so many white people, so many people who like expats who live there. It was very familiar. It wasn't off the beaten path and exciting. Malaysia, maybe we should not tell people about Malaysia to keep it the hidden gem. If we tell everybody, they're gonna come here, and then it might lose its incredible, you know. Dun dun dun.
I think it's starting to get popular though, Malaysia. I think
It's starting to get popular. I think so. Certainly for the food. People know that the food here is no joke. 480 people. 20 more people. 5%. And we'll make it there.
Someone
Okay, we'll go back and read that. There's a waterfall in Selangor and there's somewhere in Negri Sembilan from Meringue. Meringue, we will go back and read it. By the way, guys, we always go back and scroll through the comments. Unfortunately, as we're trying to speak and read these comments on the paper, and we just missed some. So, Meringue, we did see that comment. We didn't see the name of the places exactly, but we will look into them. We are definitely looking for things to do for the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
So,
let us know what we should do while we're in KL. You know, give us some ideas,
Yes.
places to visit,
Right.
or if imagine that people from all over the world watch our vlog. Ooh, that would be a dream one day. Anyway, what would you guys want them to see in KL? Let us know.
oh, good one. Let's imagine you are trying to sell Malaysia to an international YouTube audience. What would you want us to show the people?
Yeah.
The best thing we could do, honestly, we should make a highlight video of Thai Pusam, Chinese New Year, which we didn't film, but Thai Pusam, Chinese New Year, then Hari Raya. That was the moment. Somebody asked earlier, what was the moment that you really felt Malaysia, truly Asia? Honestly, the moment I felt that was Thai Pusam, Chinese New Year, Hari Raya within like a month and a half.
Christmas.
That's not Asia, Ivana. That's European. I'm saying Malaysia, truly Asia.
Ah,
These 3 unique and distinct Asian holidays.
right.
That made me feel like Malaysia, truly Asia.
Hmm.
Maybe in 2 months. Maybe it was over 2 months time. But to do all 3 of those, and also to have people invite us for all 3. It wasn't like we had plans and we knew people. It was like people were just like, hey man, it's a celebration, you gotta come. Sweet. So that was the moment I felt Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
Truly Asia. Okay, Ivana, next question. Balut. What's balut? Oh, balut is Filipino, no?
No, balut is eel.
Eel.
Yeah, eel.
I would try that. When we were in Korea, we saw a guy cutting the skin off an eel, and it was still alive. And he was like doing it a whole bunch of times over and over again, and there were people lining up to get it. And we did not try any. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a lot to look at. $4.99, $4.99, $4.99, 500. There we go. So sometime during this video, we will give away a shirt. You want to do the secret word thing again?
Yeah, why not? We can, or, yeah, secret word.
Secret word, boom. Okay, stay tuned for secret word. Message us on Instagram, and then you will get. No, I'm right. Balut is fertilized egg.
Oh, balut, not balut.
Oh.
Balut is Filipino food.
Never
But
tried it. We
balut-
were in the Philippines before, but that was back in the day when I was not eating much of anything funky. The funkiest thing I was eating was like fruits and vegetables that were new. Now, today, if I was in Philippines, I would eat that balut. First time eating balut reaction video, viral.
That,
That would be like that would be a oh yo yo. I might say that 500 times in that video. Would you try?
I don't know.
Evidently, there's still feathers in it. Oh, it's a lot.
I would
It's a
try
lot.
balut, not balut. Maybe one day. I gotta practice. I gotta train my stomach.
Oh, your stomach's tough. You want to? You'll be fine. Okay, next question.
From Silvers and Dollar. Woohoo! Silvers and Dollar. A good
the
name.
name?
Silvers and Dollars.
Silvers and dollars.
Good name.
Boom.
Anyway. Which Western food do you miss the most?
Which Western food do I miss the most? Barbecue steak with
Steak.
sautéed onions and mushrooms on top.
Right.
One time in Malaysia, we went for a steak. It was not bad. It was Australian steak, but Malaysian people do it differently. They cover it in gravy.
Yeah, the steak here is different.
In Canada, we would take a pan on the stove, okay, on the stove. We would put a whole bunch of butter, a whole bunch of garlic, a whole bunch of onions, and mushrooms, and just melt the butter. And garlic would be really fine, so it would be buttery garlic, big long strips of onion. Cook your steak. Put the onions and mushrooms on top with butter running all over. A little bit of salt.
Yeah, and also I think it's more about the meat.
Canada is a land of beef.
Yeah.
I believe North America, like Canada and America, eat more beef per capita than anybody.
Maybe.
I believe that's true. Also, we do on barbecue. I probably miss my parents' backyard more than I miss the actual food. My parents have a nice backyard. They have a pool. They have like a grass area. They have a barbecue. You take the steak, you eat it, jump in the pool. I miss doing that.
Can you guys tell us where to find the best steak in KL? We might go there.
We could do a Western food review.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
What about Tim Hortons coffee?
Tim Hortons coffee. The worst,
No.
best coffee. That's how I can describe it. The worst, best coffee. Everywhere in Canada has Tim Hortons. It's like this much coffee with this much water, very hot, served to you.
Okay. Tim Hortons coffee or the Malaysian warung coffee?
Tim Hortons coffee.
Sorry, Malaysia. Tim Hortons
Sorry,
coffee.
Malaysia. It's not really good coffee.
still better.
Like anyone who loves coffee, like a really coffee, you know, they're not gonna like Tim Hortons. It's not fancy coffee, but it's very familiar. It's so popular in Canada. You don't say, "Hey, do you want a coffee?" You say, "Hey, do you want a Tim's?"
If you don't know what Tim Hortons is, Google it. It's like I
You're
don't know
not
what it is.
missing
It's like-
much,
it's
but
like
it means
Dunkin',
Canada.
Dunkin' Donuts, but the Canadian Dunkin' Donuts.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
It's Canadian Dunkin'
We
Donuts.
don't really have Dunkin' Donuts in Canada.
No, we have Tim Hortons.
Yeah, we have
It's
Tim
not
Hortons.
like Starbucks. It's not like Kofia. It's not
Yeah.
fancy, nice coffee. It's cheap and it's amazing. The worst, best coffee you could ever have.
Although we recently tried a Nescafe Kopi Kedah,
That's good stuff.
that was good.
I'm into
I was
it.
surprised for an
I'm
instant
into it.
coffee. That was really good.
In Canada, though, most people, a lot of people at least, are putting milk in the coffee.
Yeah.
This is not common in Asia or in Malaysia. In
in
Malaysia,
Malaysia, they
they're
put
putting sugar
condensed milk
or
not
sweet
sugar.
milk or just sugar.
Condensed milk.
Yeah, or just sugar. Like if you get a black coffee, they'll put sugar in it.
Yeah.
But in Canada, it's even better than milk and coffee is cream and coffee.
Cream.
like
Yeah, we
thick-
put cream.
Cream. Do we miss maple syrup? Honestly, maple syrup is like, people identify maple syrup as Canada, but it's not like we're eating it very much.
We
It's
don't
not
eat-
staple food
We don't eat
because
maple
it's super
syrup every
sweet
day.
and it's not staple food. It's not like chicken wings or beef or burgers.
Coffee is staple food. Like
Coffee.
almost everyone has coffee in the morning.
Yes.
Almost everyone, and
True.
not either they go to Tim Hortons or they make their own at home, but it's not instant coffee. We
Here's a
don't really
question,
drink
Ivana.
instant coffee.
What age were you when you started drinking coffee?
Maybe 12.
No.
But daily, maybe
12?
when I
Too young.
started to go to
approve.
university or
University.
college.
Too
yeah.
young. Don't approve.
18 maybe.
Wow. I started drinking when I was like 25.
Yeah, because you didn't like coffee.
I thought it was bad for you. Then I had one cup and I said, "Pff, it's good for you now."
All right.
Maybe Negri Sembilan on our list, Ivana. People keep recommending it.
But
For the
what
next
is
foods.
in Negri Sembilan? What is there?
I
What's
don't
in
know. Well, I'll have to go
Negri
back and read it.
Sembilan?
They're coming too fast.
Okay.
Tea Tarik or coffee? If I had to choose, I would go coffee.
Coffee tarik.
If I had to choose, I would choose coffee and cream or teh ice kosong. Teh ice kosong I never had before Malaysia. I would never order tea and ice. But
Right.
now, I go for tea and ice all the time. I look forward to it.
Okay, next question. As far the
Hold on, here's a good question. And he started off with,
Okay.
oh, yo. What's the biggest change you've noticed in yourself since traveling started, maybe? Or since Malaysia started, even. But since traveling started. In the past 2 years of full-time travel.
Can you tell me my biggest change?
Oh,
'Cause
okay, hold on.
It's hard to analyze yourself,
Hold on.
right?
I'll think of one about you, and you think of one about me.
Yes.
And then we'll switch it. And then, okay, listen. You think of one about you and one about me. I'll think of one about you and one about me. My mom, everybody. Diane Gregg. Everybody say hi, Diane. Everybody give her a big high five for raising such a spectacular young boy. Ivana, think about the biggest thing that you've changed about in your life.
Ken said I was 29
Yeah,
when I
last week.
started drinking
Last
coffee.
week. Good for you, Ken. Your teeth probably white. Your insides are probably healthy.
I think we influenced him a little bit.
Yeah, I think we rubbed off on him. Okay, Ivana, think about something in your life that you changed the most since we started traveling, and think about one for me, and then we'll switch and we'll see if we got the right ones. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't look at me. Think of your own. Okay, got one for me.
For you, it's easy. For me,
I got
it's
one for
hard.
you too. I got one for you too. I got both of ours. Do you have one? What's one for me? Okay. At the same time, we'll say the biggest change in me since traveling. Okay? You're gonna say the biggest change you noticed in me since traveling. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna say the biggest change I noticed in me since traveling.
Okay.
Okay? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Patience.
Stronger stomach.
No, yours is better. I thought I became more patient because I used to get frustrated a
Yes, that's right.
lot. Stronger stomach is also a very good one.
You used to get sick all the time.
Okay, so we were off on that
Very
one. Now,
good.
do one for you, because I got one for you too. Eating fish, yeah, people are right. I eat way more now. This is a more obvious answer. This is a better answer. I was trying to flatter myself with the patience one. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay, Ivana, do you have one for you?
I can't think of one for myself.
Think of something you used to not do very much.
Okay,
Something you
okay.
used to struggle. Oh, I got 2 for you. Oh, I got the bigger one, and I got a smaller one. Okay,
Okay.
you got one for you?
Yeah.
Okay, say your answer on 3. 1, 2, 3. Communication.
Less shy.
Yes, totally agree. Communication, yes, totally agree. When we started traveling, Ivana would stand in front of the hotel, and then she'd say, "We have to check in here now." And I'd be busy, and can you just check in, Ivana? Well, you can just check in here now. Ivana was scared to check in hotels. Ivana was
No, yeah.
Yes, if
No.
Ivana ordered
Not
food,
that bad.
Yes, it was. If Ivana ordered food and the drink never came, she would turn to me and say, "Hey, my drink never came." I'd say, just tell the guy, "Hey, my drink never came." Now Ivana communicates more confidently. That's a fact. The other one I was gonna say for you is you're way better at physical, like hiking.
Hiking, right.
You used to be very scared of hiking.
That's true.
So for me, patience stronger stomach. For Ivana, confidence in communication and confidence in physical activity.
Yeah.
So really, let's be honest here. I'm turning more into you, and you're turning more into me.
Yeah.
What do? I do? I
Exactly.
talk a lot, and I do a lot of physical stuff. And what do? You are calm and patient, and you eat everything in sight. we really are turning into each other.
That's
wow, that was a nice exercise. Whoever asked that question, gold star for you.
Which part of Indonesia am I from?
Special
Jakarta.
shout out to Sieukun, Siuken. Special shout out to you, buddy. I missed the question, it went by too fast, but I got your name. Every time I see a member sticker, I want to say that person's name. So special shout out to what I'm pronouncing as Shuken.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. Sorry about that. We really are blending. Oh, and there's this guy. We really are blending. Love is when you grow so close together, you cannot tell anymore who's who.
You can, obviously.
Okay, Ivana, next question.
Okay. Next question.
Loving the stream. Thanks, Paul, buddy. Appreciate it. So far, so good. The Wi-Fi is really good. We've had streams before where the Wi-Fi is questionable and it just destroys
Yeah,
the stream.
this is so far the best Wi-Fi is in this building in Malaysia.
True fact. I think it's the best stream we've had because it's the best Wi-Fi we've had on stream.
Yeah.
Although the first stream was pretty good with Ken. That one was a success too.
All right, in Kelantan.
Does Steve snore a lot? Do I snore?
No, Steve doesn't snore.
Does Ivana snore?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Not really.
When did we meet?
When did we meet?
Or
You forgot?
where? No, someone was asking.
You forgot when we met.
Of course
I know
remember.
the exact date. Do you remember the date?
Was
It was a Wednesday.
You're
It was
just
very windy
you're
that day.
making this up.
No. You were wearing beige pants and a blue shirt. You don't remember?
Where?
I made it all up. I really wish I could keep that lie going, but they want to hear me sing, honey.
Oh yeah,
Honey.
we just sang.
Honey. Doodly doo doo doo. We met in college. Ivana was struggling with her grades and she needed me to help her study.
No.
Switch that around.
Switch it around.
Ivana
guys.
was getting A+ in everything, and I was like, yo, I'm about to fail.
Yeah, that's right. And then you got 90 on your exam.
90, because Ivana helped me. Special shout out to Meringue. The best waterfalls are in. We'll read it after. We couldn't get in time, but we will go back and skim through the
Okay.
comments.
Papa Juliet was asking, how can you stay in Malaysia for so long? What kind of visa do you have?
Oh, we got the free CMCO extension.
Yeah, we have the regular social pass visa, the short
Which
one.
is 90 days?
Short-term one. But the Malaysian government has kindly offered us to stay until we have to leave if the CMCO was about to end. So if the CMCO ends, then we have to go. We have to leave. So we'll see. It's supposed to be scheduled until December 31st, this New Year's Eve. So
Might be extended.
do you know when the announcement is? If the RMCO is going to be extended or not?
It would be nice if it was the 31st because we could do our live stream and discuss the CMCO in the live stream.
That's true.
Ooh, that would be hot.
See if we have to leave like sooner than we thought, or we have CMCO is extended, but how about our MCO? We want to know the RMCO that was supposed to end on December 31st.
It's extended to 14th, everyone's saying.
No, that's the CMCO. But I want to know the RMCO.
As
that
you can
is
see, I know
supposed to
nothing
end on
about this.
December
This is
31st.
Ivana's field. I trust Ivana with my heart and my soul and my backpack.
Right. Because RMCO is still everywhere, I think.
It seems like coronavirus is going to take a long time. A couple countries people were really impressed by. Everyone was saying Japan did a great job dealing with the virus, and then they have huge spikes now coming back.
Right.
And evidently there's a new strain in the UK that's wicked contagious.
I think
Things are
it's
not going
found
well.
in Canada. Just
The UK virus has been to Canada now, and it's way wicked contagious.
Right.
Things are not going well. Stay safe, everybody.
It's-
Follow the rules. Whatever the rules are, just do the rules.
It's the new normal.
In Canada, people don't want to do the rules, man. Hey, man, do the rules. Anyway,
Yeah.
on to some happy topics. Next question, Ivana.
The main difference between Indonesia and Malaysia.
Good question.
Ooh.
Good question. Speak your mind, Ivana.
Ooh.
Comparative analysis.
The main difference. It's very
Um,
similar. I think in Jakarta, the traffic is super bad in Jakarta.
In Jakarta, the traffic is out of this world.
In KL, is not that bad. If you think the traffic in KL is bad, wait until you go to Jakarta.
Also, I think in Indonesia, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's hotter
Maybe.
because it's more tropical. I won't say more tropical, but we've been
Depends
to so
on
many.
where you are.
True fact. We've
Yeah.
been to so many small islands where it's like, I mean, it's like paradise on earth. It's like tiny islands where
Yeah.
it's super hot,
Ooh, that
and
too.
the water is perfectly clean. And
More-
the beaches are perfectly clean, and there's like 12 people who live on the island,
Yeah.
and they're all super nice.
I think
and
better beaches in Indonesia.
Indonesia might have the best beaches in the world, or Philippines. But
Yeah.
Malaysia, in terms of my perspective, being a non-native, obviously, the language very similar. The food is very similar.
Language is
Although
similar.
in Indonesia, everyone's eating rendang all the time.
Yeah.
Rendang is everywhere.
Sorry guys, because you guys love your rendang, but in Indonesia it's more common to find rendang. It's like everywhere.
Yes.
It's like your nasi lemak.
It's
We
like
eat rendang for
legitimately
breakfast,
everywhere.
rendang for whenever. It's not just for Hari Raya. Yeah. And it's a little bit different, I think, the rendang in Indonesia.
I think culturally very similar though.
Yeah, it's very similar. What else? We both love malls. What
True.
else?
The malls in Malaysia are massive. The malls in
Indonesia,
Indonesia are massive.
massive.
You don't see as many burgers.
Oh yeah,
Indonesia.
We're not into
You almost
burgers.
never see burgers, do you?
No.
Also, I think Indonesians are more into fancy coffee. Lots more nice coffee shops
Yeah,
that are like locally owned and they have really nice coffee.
that's true.
But
Ooh,
overall, very similar.
someone said, "Have you tried nasi padang?" Of course, that's my favorite Indonesian food. Nasi padang. Is there one in KL? Please let us know. I want to try nasi padang
Oh,
in
that's a
KL.
good video. Indonesian reviews Malaysian nasi padang.
Where can I
Boom,
find
viral.
some? Where can I find some nasi padang? Let us know.
My mom says Steve is a patient man. Wow.
Wow.
There you have it. It has to be true.
Wow,
It has to be
coming
true.
from
She
your
knows.
mom.
I used to be very impatient and I used to be very frustrated and I used to have when I was a little boy, I may or may not have had temper tantrums. How you like me now?
Sometimes you do still.
Siobhan, I take it back. It's live. There you have it, guys. I think comparing Indonesia and Malaysia is like comparing Canada and America.
Yeah.
Different when you look closely.
Same, but
when
different.
But when you zoom out really far, very similar.
Same, but different.
You know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's similar. Although, although in Indonesia, the word kereta means train. So the first time I came to Malaysia, I see like kereta service everywhere. So I was like, what the heck? Why do they have train service everywhere?
They like to repair trains.
all
around.
over the city.
Right in the side of the road, they got train repair.
Kereta means train in Indonesia. So some of the words are different. And then for car, we call car mobil.
Mobile.
Yeah, not kereta.
True.
So I was like, why do they have train service? Whoa, Malaysia got lots of train. Why did they have train service
Someone made a good
everywhere?
point. Someone made a good point. Much less English in Indonesia.
Right.
Also, much less multiculturalism. KL
Yeah.
is so multicultural.
Yeah.
Like incredibly multicultural.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Jakarta
It's less
is not
multicultural.
as multicultural.
No.
Jakarta obviously a little bit because it's a massive city, so it has some international businessmen. But Malaysia, I should say KL, is very multicultural.
That's
Makes
right.
us feel like Toronto, although Toronto, most multicultural city in the world.
Yeah.
It will be even more so. But KL is quite multicultural, whereas Jakarta is not so much.
That's true.
Where are we at now? Maybe we'll refresh everybody. Oh, 578 in chat. If we can get 20 more, 18 more, 17 more, we can give away one more t-shirt. I'll show you guys where we're at. We're in KL. We've got this spectacular view. Might be too dark for you, but hopefully you can see clearly. Pretty spectacular. The tower's over here, hidden behind two super massive buildings. Ken is somewhere over here. Ken abroad staying, and this building looks like it's wearing a Songkok. Spectacular.
What building is that?
That's the Songkok building.
It's the brightest one.
The brightest Songkok building.
The brightest one.
Soccer pitch. I should say football pitch.
Oh.
And there's people
Oh.
playing on it. Oh, that would be so fun to play under the lights. You guys can't see too far away, but that would be really cool. Maybe
That
we should.
would be cool. Joining someone to play football or joining someone to play hockey.
That would be an amazing vlog.
Can
we
Steve
can
play
get
hockey?
ice hockey. I know there's an arena in Sunway Lagoon, but it's really small, and I'm not sure they're playing hockey. I think they're playing Oh, I think they're just doing fun skate. If someone could hook me up with a hockey arena and even better yet, proper hockey equipment. Hey man, hold the phone properly.
Maybe you can play with a hockey team if
If
anyone
there's
knows
a hockey team in Malaysia, in KL, if someone could hook me up with a hockey team,
Ice hockey.
I would love to go. It's the only kind of hockey there is, Ivana. I didn't mean that. Field hockey is legitimate, and in Canada, nobody plays. But if you guys could hook me up with a 600 people in the chat, 2 shirts being given away.
All
2
right.
shirts. Not 1, not 3, but 2. If you guys know a hockey team playing ice hockey with skates and ice hockey, let me know. I will pay whatever the cost is to play ice hockey with the boys. People say, what do you miss most about Canada? Okay, obviously the nice things like family and friends and Christmas, but also playing hockey with the boys.
Right. Good
Oh,
one.
someone says they're going to ask his brother who played at Dalhousie. Would be fantastic. Also, I was the goalie when I played hockey. If you could get a proper game set up where they needed a goalie to fill in, this would be a dream come true. I will pay any amount of money. I will drive as far as I need to drive. I don't care if the grab is 300 ringgits because it's on the other side of Malaysia. Playing ice hockey would be, wow, I would be so happy. I would be like a little kid. I wouldn't be able to tie my skates. My hands would be shaking. I couldn't tie the skates. That would be really special.
They sometimes have ice hockey at Sunway.
The rink is very small there. I never saw hockey. I just saw
People skating.
fun skate. Even fun skate would be fun for me, man. I would go skating.
I think you can rent. Can you rent?
They probably have rental skates that are really, nicked up, but I think it would still be worth it. That would be a huge ask. That would be, you would go down in JetLag Warriors Hall of Fame if you could hook up some hockey. How have I come to like the heat? It's funny that when I was in Canada, I used to tell people I love the heat. I don't mind 35 degrees. It's the best. And after you're in the heat for so long, you go, you know what? 25 is where it's at. 35 is too hot. And the problem is it's sweaty. And the problem is the skin gets burnt and you have to put sunscreen on. For anyone who's got dark skin, you are so lucky to not need to muck around with sunscreen because it's like your face is all shiny and goopy, and then all the dust gets stuck into your shiny, goopy face, and then you sweat and the sunscreen goes in your eyes. 35 is too hot. 40 is outrageous. 25 every day.
Steve get burned easily.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have Scottish blood, so my mom has red hair, which is like very fair skin. So I have very questionable skin. Doesn't go brown. It goes white, back to red, back to white, just like the Canadian flag. Yeah, the humidity, you're right, Paul. It's sweaty. So, you don't feel fresh. If you go out and try to go for a dinner or something, by the time you get to dinner, you don't feel fresh. You feel sweaty in your seat, and you're like, oh, yeah, humidity, fair. Strong point. Okay, Ivana, next question. Steve is melting easily, yep. The sun melted my hair right off, guys. Like a smooth, like a burnt candle.
All right. Question from Ken Abroad.
Ken Abroad, skip it. I'm kidding. Question from Ken. Let's guess what he would ask. He would ask, how do you guys make such good videos? That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, what is your best traveling moment of 2020?
Whoa. Pew, 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 pew. Best moment? You know what I would say? First gut reaction. Hari Raya at Ajib's. This was when we were still nervous. Our channel was very small. We were totally different than we are now in terms of traveling and confidence and vlogging and meeting people. And it was like, are we going to really do this? I was so nervous to meet someone. I'm like, this is going to be the last person I ever meet. And then it went so well, and it changed. And Najib is our friend. Now we're going to his wedding in 2 days. Yeah. So I would say Hari Raya. That would be my first instinct. If I thought a lot more, I could probably get a top 5 together. But at the top of my head, I would say Hari Raya.
It got to do something to do with the people, right?
Like the one that was really memorable was Min House Camp.
Right. I think they're all good.
Or even the days where we had like the travel JetLag Warriors abroad. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I was thinking. I look up and I think I was doing this. Travel Warriors JetLag abroad. When all 5 of us were together, I should say 6, 7 of us. That was really memorable too. But off the top of my head, probably a Jeep. Good question, Ken. Wow, very thoughtful. Yeah,
And by the
Tarragona
way,
was really nice.
during our live stream on New Year's Eve, we will have a wrap up of our favorite moments, our worst moments of 2020, and also our goals, our future
Favorite
goals.
moments.
So
Worst moments.
watch it. Yeah.
Questionable moments. Scary moments. Yeah, we'll do a nice live stream there. We will hopefully get Farrell in there. Give him a big hug on the camera.
All right.
Special guy. Any more questions?
No, that's all.
Okay, so I know how we're gonna do the giveaway, if you approve, Ivana.
I think I will post a picture shortly on Instagram and Facebook, and you guys can just comment the secret word on.
The secret word is, I know what the word is.
On the latest.
I know what the word is. I know what the words are.
Okay. Anyway.
Can I tell you?
Okay. Listen. So comment on the latest picture that I'm about to post. Wait 5 minutes after this ends. I'm going to post a picture, a new picture on Instagram and on Facebook. So comment on the latest post.
Did you see Ken Abroad just hijack our live stream? He says, what time is our live stream on New Year's? Just kidding, buddy. Whenever you want. We don't have to do it too late. If you guys want to party up,
Yeah,
we
let
can
us
do it
know the
earlier.
best time for you guys.
We can let the fans decide.
Between
like 8, like
7 to 9.
That's a little early, but maybe 9 to 10. We'll figure it out. No problem, Ken. We are working together with you, with the fans, and with the love in our hearts. Listen, the secret word is. Do you guys know where to write it on the post? It's coming in 5 minutes. You guys heard
Well,
this.
I'm about to explain it, and then everyone starts speaking.
Everyone, you mean me. Okay,
So do you
Ivana.
know how?
Yes.
Okay, explain again.
You're gonna go write a comment on the most recent picture that Ivana will post in 5 minutes.
Yes. Okay.
After the live stream ends, 5 minutes later, Ivana will post an Instagram photo, you will write a comment, and the secret word will be one of the things that I or Ivana has changed most about in our 2 years of travel. Do you remember?
Okay.
That was my favorite part of the live stream.
Right.
The things that we changed the most about us.
So the answer to that.
The answer to those, just 4 different things. There were 2 for me, 2 for Ivana. Give us one of those things, and we will select 2 winners. Count them.
Alright.
1, 2, not 1, not 3.
Okay.
Anything you want to add, Ivana?
That's it.
I think we should end off in real style.
What is real
Do you know what
style?
the real style is going to be?
Okay.
Okay. This is the ending, classic outro, YouTube 2020. Honey, ah, honey, ah, honey, ah, doo 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 doo.